Thanks for staying with us right here on Focus on Frisco. I'm glad that you did, because we've got a lot of really cool things to talk about with all of the recreation and events that are coming up. And I have Zane. This is your first time on the show.
It is.
Nice to meet you. This is Zane Myers, and he is the events coordinator for the town of Frisco. And Zane, I'll tell you what, as you know, your job is non-stop.
Yeah.
All the fun that comes out of the town of Frisco, amazing.
Yeah, there's always something going on in town for sure.
There is always something going on. I feel like, you start to get into these little shoulder seasons, because that's not really what it is anymore.
Yeah.
But then it's automatically, we're just right into the big stuff. So the next activity that's coming up is Trick or Treat Street.
Yep, Trick or Treat Street is right around the corner. We do ours on Halloween Day, so it's going to be on the 31st.
And it's always on Halloween, no matter what day of the week that it is.
Yes, we've traditionally always done ours on Halloween.
I like that.
Yeah.
So it's on the 31st, that's a Thursday. So tell me a little bit about what Trick or Treat Street is and what people can expect.
Yeah, so for that event, it's just a nice, safe way for kids to have a genuine trick or treat experience.
Yeah.
What we do is a lot of the local businesses sign up, and during that time, Main Street will be closed from 6 to 8 p.m. just so people can roam freely and you don't have to worry about cars and crosswalks or anything like that. It's all about, a safe experience for the kids.
Yeah.
And then, businesses sign up. You can tell which businesses are going to be handing out candy because we hang a little pumpkin outside of their business. So that way you can just see the pumpkin and know that you can visit there and get some candy. Yeah,
it's super cool because if you've not participated in it before, it's great for kids and for adults because it's a really fun way to see everybody. All the people that, have been so busy all summer and we're starting to get into winter, and then all of a sudden we get to see all of our neighbors that we don't see on a regular basis, and some of those business owners that we haven't been in to see in a while. And, a lot of the restaurants are open, and while on the outside they're serving candy or hot chocolate or things like that, inside you can go in, you can get a cocktail, you can have a snack, and things like that. And a lot of the shops are open for business as well. So it really is a lot of fun. It's a great way to do it. So look for those pumpkins.
Yeah.
And so many of the businesses do it, and tons of them do it up big.
Yeah, they do it big. We do. We have a decorating contest actually for some of them. So
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. You don't even need the pumpkin for a lot of them. You can just walk by and you're pretty sure you're going to get some candy out of there. You can tell there's some great decorations going on, and there will be a prize for some of the businesses involved in and
fantastic.
The Summit County Chamber helps us judge that, so that's pretty cool.
That is very cool. So it's easy to remember, of course, it is on Halloween, but it's from 6 until 8. Now they start to close the street, I think, between 4:30 and 5? I think you guys start to close the street.
Yeah, usually right around 5:30, so before you go walking out in the street, do make sure the closures are up. You should see the signs. Public Works is really good about getting those out, so look twice.
Yes, absolutely. And don't forget that you'll, usually I think around 3rd or 4th, they have the fire trucks. And so you always know when those are placed nicely, that the streets are usually pretty closed by then. So again, that's on the 31st from 6 until 8 p.m. If you're just visiting and you did bring your costume, or even if you didn't, this is a great opportunity for you to get out and enjoy the town and kind of see some of those stores that you want to go back to on a non-Halloween night. Good. Yeah. So after that, we start to move into some pretty cool events that are a little bit more athletically positioned.
Yeah, so our recreation department has the next 2 things that are coming up in town, and it's a couple of 5Ks. The first one is on November 9th, and it's their Girls on the Run race, and that's part of a series that takes place throughout kind of the western portion of Colorado. There's different races in some different towns, and the one that's in Frisco is going to be on the 9th.
So this is something that the girls have been training for gosh, I mean, I see them at the schools right now working through it and doing a lot of learning. It's such a cool program. It's very empowering for these girls. And to be able to bring all of those schools in, as you mentioned, from Western Colorado into Frisco is huge.
Yeah, it's awesome. And like you said, it's just a great opportunity for them. It's non-competitive.
Yeah.
So it's really just all about, some younger kids getting a chance to set a goal, achieve that goal, and build some confidence.
You bet. And celebrate that victory in whatever capacity it was as you set your goal. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I know that I volunteered a couple of years ago. Do you know if there's still volunteer opportunities available? I mean, the town does so much with volunteering. If people are interested, do you, should we send them over to the website and get some ideas about it?
Yeah, if people are interested, it's always worth reaching out. Whatever the event is, you can find any event on townoffrisco.com, and it's pretty easy. Eat, stay, play. Just hover over the play icon, and then you can find rec events or, you know, like something like Trick or Treat Street right there.
Oh, right.
And then there's always a contact for each one. So yeah, we're always looking for volunteers. So it's always worth reaching out.
Perfect. And then the next event that we're going to talk about encourages volunteers as well, and that is the Turkey Day 5K.
Yes, the Turkey Day 5K. I know that is our rec department. That's one of their most popular racing events that they have.
Yeah.
So if that's something you're thinking about doing, you need to go online and register ASAP, because that one fills up. It's really popular. Just something about getting out that morning before you go and eat a lot of food and getting the exercise and hanging out with your family, and it's always a big time.
Yes, it is so much fun, and I second the words that you stated is go and register soon. I got the email and I went on immediately to register because it does fill up.
Yes.
I mean, you guys cap it, and it's fun, and it's busy. And because nothing is ever necessarily plowed or really, I mean, the path is what it is that morning, and it makes it a lot of fun. But if it's super snowy and super busy, I mean, you know, you want to get in there and be ready to do it.
Yeah, be ready, and like you said, with the weather, be prepared, bring layers.
Yes, we've post-holed before.
you might post-hole, it could be dry path, might need something with a little better tread, so watch the weather.
Yes, but it really is a lot of fun. So again, you can go to townoffrisco.com and hover over that play, and that leads you over to the kind of the recreation area, and you can do all your signing up there, but it's so much fun, and it really is. It's great. The night before, you can go down to the building over on 3rd, I think, well, that's where they held it last year, to pick up your packet and kind of see all the people that you're going to be seeing the next day, and it really is fun.
And that's a good opportunity. You don't have to wake up quite as early that morning. You can pick up your race bib and all your credentials and giveaways the day before. Yeah,
and it is fun. Last year they did an auction or a raffle. Do you know if you guys are going to do that again? Some of the businesses had some prizes, and you could put your you had a little ticket that you could put into different buckets, and then after the run, you guys called out numbers. Do you know if that's going to be part of it this year?
I'm sure they'll have prizes in some capacity. Cool. I would have to talk with Lindsay and Sarah about that specifically, but it'll be on the website, whatever's there. So they'll have some kind of giveaways. I'm just not sure exactly what it will be this year.
Well,
they like to change things up.
The real prize is actually getting that done before you go and eat turkey dinner.
Exactly.
So, yeah. All right. So Zane, you know, there's so many fun things to do, and we're starting to recognize that the Nordic Center is going to be open. We're starting to recognize that the Tubing Hill is going to be open, but that means that you guys need to bring on some extra help.
Yep. We are hiring for the winter season because that is upon us, and I know the Adventure Park has a lot of great positions, particularly on the Tubing Hill. So if you're looking for a job and also maybe need a start on bonus, they have that. They have an end of season bonus if you finish all the way through the season. And with a lot of those positions comes a copper pass. So if you've kind of been lagging on buying your ski pass, that's a great opportunity. You might not even have to buy it. You could just go get a copper pass there, and that's a really great perk of working for the rec department.
I think it's outstanding. I mean, the fun things that you guys get to do when you work for the rec department is, I mean, in my world, mind-blowing. You get to stand up at the top of the hill and push people down and hear laughter as they go all the way down that tubing hill. I mean, there's just so many really cool things to do. Yeah. And then you add that signing bonus in the copper pass and working for the town. I mean, it's really great.
Yeah, it's a fun day. I have definitely taken some days out of town hall myself and went and pushed some tubes.
Right?
Great view.
Isn't it?
It's nice to get outside.
I know. I mean, it's really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So there are more than just that to do. So go on to frisco.gov.com, right? I think, or townoffrisco.com.
Yeah,
I mean, you can go to
Town of
either
Frisco
one.
For events and rec. That'll streamline you right where you want to go.
Perfect. And there are plenty of things to do for pretty much whatever skills girls that you have. I think it should satisfy one or two. And you guys still hire some local kids 14 and up for some of those weekend events and things like that. Is that?
Yeah, there are junior positions available. I know those are really limited.
Yeah.
So you
and
might
not
have
full
to,
time because you have to go to school.
Yes,
right?
exactly. It wouldn't be full time, but they may still have some of those left.
Cool.
That should be posted on there. But if you have any questions, there would be a contact for someone in our HR, and you could ask more specifically about that.
Wonderful. Well, the last thing I do want to talk to you about is something that my kids were just asking about the other day. Wassail Days.
Oh yeah.
It's a big one.
It is. It's one of our big ones. In fact, it's actually one of our signature events that we have throughout the year. So it is also just around the corner, and it's become a tradition from locals, people coming from out of town, and they visit for it.
Right, specifically for it.
It's gotten big, and they come to collect the mugs, and it
What's
has
the mug
become.
look like? Just between you and me, what's it look like this year?
You're gonna have to wait and find out. I could have brought a proof. We have some samples out there, but you're gonna have to wait.
Come on, nobody will ever give it away.
I can tell you, like we usually do, we went with a local artist. And this one, it's Ashley
cool.
Wassail out of the Sunny Side Up studio, just right on Frisco Main Street.
That's fantastic.
It is. We're pretty excited about it, and she did a great job with this year's design.
Oh, that's very cool. So when do Wassail Days start so we can get our mugs?
So Wassail Days starts on November 30th, and this year it will run until November 8th. So
December 8th.
Yes, December 8th.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got a full 9 days. No need to rush and try to get it that first day. You've got plenty of time.
Did you buy a lot of mugs this year?
We have plenty of mugs too. So there's no need to rush or race. You've got a full 9 days. And we have a great lineup of events going on. Almost, I think there might be an event every day in that 9 day span. So there's always something you can come out and do, and then do some wassailing while you're doing that.
Do you know what the kickoff is going to be on the 30th? Do you have an idea of what you guys are going to put on for that yet?
Yeah, that's going to be our tree lighting ceremony again. We will have some wassail there. We will have some beverages, alcoholic and non. All the proceeds will go towards a nonprofit again, like they usually do.
Right.
And last year we had some low proximity fireworks, and that went over pretty well. So looks like we're going to be doing that again this year.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yep.
That is super cool. All right, so that's November 30th all the way through December 8th this year. So you can put it on your calendar if you want to. So how many punches do you need to get? 10?
It is 12.
Oh, 12,
so
that's
you can
right.
go and you can pick up at any participating location, you can pick up a 12 sips card.
Right.
And last year we had 66 businesses participate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot, and you just have to visit 12 of those and then bring that card filled out to the Frisco Copper Visitor Information Center.
And that's right there on 3rd.
Yep, right on 3rd and Main.
But you know what I love about this is that it's not just all businesses on Main Street. I mean, there are businesses over on Summit Boulevard, and it's really spread out, so it gives you a chance to go to a lot of those businesses as locals that you don't, I mean, I don't go to hotels very often because I don't need to stay at a hotel, but it's fun to go into some of those and, chit chat with the folks, and it really is a cool way to get out and about.
Yeah, it's great to check it out, and you can knock some of your holiday shopping out while you're doing it.
I know.
And for any gift that's purchased in Frisco, you can take a receipt all the way up to December 23rd into the Frisco Information Center.
Right?
Yep, and they'll wrap it up for you.
Oh, so great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, put that on your calendar because it's going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to see the mug. I don't know about any of you out there, but we have all the mugs from all the years, and we line them up and bring them out every year, and it's really fun to see how they've progressed.
It is. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, put that on your schedule. That's November 30th all the way through December 8th. You could do a sip a night if you wanted. You'd have to do 2 sips, 1 or 2 nights, but it's a great way to get out and walking around town as many nights as you can as we move into the holiday season. Zane, sounds good. If anybody needs to get a hold of you, of course they can go to townoffrisco.com, get some information about the recreation department and all those activities.
Yep.
And you guys are out and about all the time, so I know that everybody can come and look for all of you guys and ask questions about what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Find an email on the website, a lot of information on there. Stop by Town Hall, and we can come out and talk to you there.
Sounds good. Get those turkey shoes on and sign up for your Turkey Day 5K even as we speak so that you can make sure that you can be there on that morning of Thanksgiving morning. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. It was great to see everybody here again on Focus on Frisco. I'm Shannon Fallon on behalf of the town, the police department, the marketing and communications department, the recreation department. Boy, we talked a lot about a lot today. Thanks so much for joining us and for all the hard work that everybody put into it to make today happen. We look forward to seeing you again as we get even closer to the ski season. Stay with us, and we'll see you again soon.